Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining today. This is Jeiff Kim, a marketing director from Chips&Media. So let me introduce myself a little. As a marketing director at Chips&Media, I overview general marketing project, sales forecasting, product planning, and growing target market shares, and so on. Also, there is my information listed here. If you want to talk, to contact me, just email or call me. Yes, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank Samsung for having us to introduce our relationship with the Samsung Foundry and who we are. Chips&Media, a multimedia silicon semiconductor hardware IP providers, collaborates with the Samsung Foundry and is a proud and IP partner in the SAFE ecosystem. Within Samsung SAFE ecosystem, we participate in the IP partners quality control program and IP tagging to strengthen the Foundry ecosystem to meet a strong customer, strong dedications. Now, let me introduce our company, Chips&Media, briefly, and what type of IP portfolio we have provided to the customer in the market. So this page is who we are. Again, Chips&Media multimedia silicon hardware IP providers based on Seoul, Korea, since 2003, and delivers various configurable multimedia hardware IPs specialized in video codecs, computer visions, and the image signal processing, ISP. Our hardware IP is customizable, and all those IP are created upon careful analysis of the customer's requirements and to meet the market expectations. Now, let me introduce our leadership at Chips&Media. From the upper left side, there is Steve Kim, my boss, the CEO at Chips&Media. And the next is Goose Lee as CFO, and Ted Gang and the CHRO, who is responsible for HR. About 80% of employees are engineers. They work on developing hardware RP product and to support the customers and partners 24 hours and 7 days a week. They pour all their effort into product, partners, and the customers we engage with. And Chips&Media is offering stable and reliable customer technical support with the local sales team available worldwide. Chips&Media has a headquartered office in Seoul, Korea, with the R&D centers, and has a regional office in China, Taiwan, Japan, and the United States to offer convenient customer technical support and globally. Now, this slide demonstrates the IP areas of what we offer. As I previously mentioned in the last slide, we specialize in multimedia asset related to video and imaging. We started our business by delivering video codec IP first, both encoder and decoder, that support various video standards. Also, we have a single IP that supports the new AV1 codec to 8.264 AVC, one of the most popular video standards in global markets. The second business area is image signal processing. It's named the ISP. We offer ISP IP by collaborating with a company called B3 to deliver the complete pipeline solution possible. The third business area that we expand is the computer vision IP. This area is the latest technology we provide since AI technology introduced in the semiconductor industry. Through this technology, the extended algorithm recognize objects and the visual system and the controlled environment, just like how computer vision is recognized as the most significant technical revolution in history. Chips&Media recently released a deep learning-based super resolution hardware IP that scale up the digital image or video with excellent quality. So we provide the multimedia IP that go into semiconductor chips. Chips&Media IP first Chips&Media IP can encode and decode video or pictures comes from the camera sense using video codecs. That part of the right side of this slide. The various video codecs standards are implemented to ensure the best compatibility and the real-time performance support up to 8K 60 frames per second. And also, the input image can be once more improved by applying ISP or computer photography to enhance the image quality. To go beyond the enhancement, Chips&Media offer deep learning-based object detection IP that can detect the object in real time, and the super resolution technology IP that's scaling up to maintain clear image quality without pixel correction when the raw resolution image is enlarged. We are well recognized for providing hardware IP with a high performance, low external memory bandwidth, less power consumption, while remaining cost effective. To handle high resolution images, these kind of functions require tons of performance, especially for 8K 60 frames per second. Each function could not be performed with the software working on NPU and CPU in real time. So Chips&Media is focusing high performance with a high resolution, high quality image and video. So we move on to the image signal processing ISP. Image processing is umbrella terms known for many functions that analyze images or convert one representation of an image into another. ISP is a part of image processing, which converts the signal from the sense to move, visible, and the processable formats. Also, computational photography refers to digital image captures and the processing technology to digital computation in the camera to produce an enhanced image beyond what the lens and the sensor pick up in single shot. For example, 3D NL, digital noise reductions, LDC, lens distortion corrections, and HDR high dynamic ranges. These features are supported by combination of ISP and the pre and post-process IP Chips&Media can provide. So ISP pipeline can apply to smart and power efficient consumer electronics for the targeted applications. Our target applications are surveillance, the surveillance camera, automotive, such like ADAS, advanced driver assistance system based on camera, AI vision processing application. What we can offer for each application are basically low footprint, high performance, and also support customization service. Our IPs are very flexible because we have all assets developed by ourselves, although they are hardware IP. The ISP pipeline can apply to a wide range of smart and power-efficient consumer electronics based on target application and their required conditions. The ISP pipeline provides different functions to improve visibilities. For example, it can be used in automotive, especially surround view monitors, SVM system that require the ISP feature in the stitching functions. Again, it can be used to monitor the outside environment. The vision AI, the dim learning AI, can detect an object and recognize pedestrians or cars on road based on vision system with the cameras. It needs to get better quality image or video with low latency for safety. This ISP performs up to 16 megapixels, 60 frames per second performance with many features can improve image qualities. So now we can move on to computer visions. So here is C-Wave 120 which we recently released, that it is a fully hardwired deep learning based super resolution hardware IP that scale up low resolution data to high resolution in real time. C-Wave 120 is designed and developed for SoC capable of processing 8K 60 frames per second out image at 550 megahertz operation, working frequency. This IP has more advantage than NPU based on super resolution because it has less footprint, fully hardwired IPs, not require the CPU power and less bandwidth than on the fly mode. So this super resolution hardware IP is upscale low resolution image to high. One more, this SL technology can improve and enhance video IP quality as well. So for example, this SL results show us much better image video quality when scaled up some part of output YOB of video decoders. So as you can see, the left side block, yellow blocks, and compared to the right side blocks. So right side part is processed by C-Wave 120. So you can see more clears, more better colors on right side images. This SR may remove compression coding artifact as well by video compression technologies. As you can see, it shows much more clear, much more better quality with a C-Wave 120 algorithm. So, and this is last item. This is a video codecs. Yeah, we mainly focus on. So there are reasons for making video codec essentially. First, it makes it easy to transmit large size file video over the internet. And the second, the compression will reduce the bandwidth required while giving quality experience. For the last 17 years, Chips&Media has provided various video standards to encoder, decoder, or the both for legacy codec like AVC, 8.264, HVC, 8.265, and AV1s. New video codec up to 8K, 60 frames per second. This is some of our video codec IP we provide. The Wave 517 is the superset that supports many kind of newest video algorithm, video standard, HVC, AV1, or 8.264, VP9 from Google, and AVS2 from China standard. And Wave 512 and Wave 512, 515 support fewer video standard than Wave 517, which means these are configured from the superset Wave 517 decoders. So this is the reason the market said that Chips&Media IPs are flexible and configurable. We design and implement one single superset, then easily configure it according to customer requirement. So Wave 541C is codec, which means include the decoder and the encoder in a one single platform. Wave 537 has 8K 60 frames per second performance. This IP has been configured from Wave 517 superset. If you wonder how to configure to have 4 times better performance, here is the secret. Our Wave platform supports multi-core architectures, which means how to accelerate in the one platforms, which can be extended up to quad cores to control these hardwares. We have added one CPU into our platform. That means this CPU control all hardware in real time, and the host CPU can give just one message per frame, decode or encode. That's it. That means the host CPU is just sending message. Our CPU, vCPU inside our platform, our hardwares just to complete or jobs it has to. Yeah. Now we're gonna move into details. I like to show you in detail of Wave 517. The black diagram on the left side, there are V cores in the middle of block diagrams, and the vCPU and the upper side. So as I mentioned before, V core can be extended to up to quad cores, and the vCPU control all part of a hardware accelerator. We also have a post processor, which has scalars, color conversion, and others. This functionality, these features, provide ease to control, to connect to the display, or other IPs combined to one, one SoC. So Chips and Media are working close with the Samsung Foundry as an IP partner. We've synthesized our IP with the new technologies of Samsung Foundries. First thing is a 5 nano, and the second thing is a 14 nano technologies. This shows the results we gained today. Within this node, we could easily achieve 1 gigahertz performance with the 5 nano technologies. And also we have much better, more stable performance with the 14 nano technologies from the Samsung Foundries. This is about the end of my presentation. Before I finish this my times, I'd like to request to you to share your thoughts and ideas you may have. I'm very interested in to hear your voice. Let's get connected to discuss what we can do for each others. Thank you very much.